Hello.
Oh,
Hi.
you all right?
Yeah. How are you doing?
I'm good. My name's James. Is
Yeah.
that
Nice to meet you.
nice to meet you guys?
Oh, I'm Clem.
Nice to meet you, Clem.
Hi, I'm Jess.
Nice to meet you, Jess. So,
Yeah.
oh, so a bit nervous for the first interview.
It's
First interview.
understandable. You have trouble getting here?
I've been walking
Oh,
too long.
yeah.
30 minutes. My legs are a bit tired.
Yeah. Well, we're glad you're here. We're glad you've
Yeah.
made it.
I appreciate it,
Yeah.
and oh, looking forward to joining my favourite committee.
Yeah. Well, as
It's
it
a
should
great
be.
committee.
It
Yeah.
is a good
Yeah.
committee. It is a
Yeah.
fantastic committee.
Okay, so what do you already know about student cinema?
Um. Well, I really knew about this when I was walking along to get here. I'm afraid that this interview was in my diary that I forgot about. Um, I was walking over doing some research. YSC stands for York Student Cinema,
It does, yeah.
and you show 3 films a week.
That
Mhm.
is true.
And from what I can tell, you guys are just lovely people and just really nice guys. And I'm just like really, I'm just really happy to be here, to be honest with you. It really means a lot, this. Thank you very much.
We're glad. Okay.
Oh,
Um, moving on. So, as you know, we do 3 screenings a week.
yeah.
If you were to join our committee, would you be available on Monday, Thursday, and Friday nights to help out, even if it's just now and then? You know what I mean?
Ugh. Monday, Tuesday, Thursdays, and Friday?
That's true. Yeah.
Uh, well, that's going to be that's a little bit difficult. Those are my days that I'm normally very busy. Mondays is reading night. Oh, bloody, all of these lectures and seminars. I've got to go to these things. Unfortunately, and then afterwards I'll go to the pub. Um, Thursday, I'm afraid, is comedy sock night. We've got some shows on. You should come along, by the way, if it doesn't intervene too much. But then afterwards, I'll go to the pub. Um, on Friday, I go to the pub as well. Um, those days it might not work out, but maybe one time if Simon says that, oh, I can't make it to the pub, maybe I can come along.
Yeah, I mean, you don't have to come like every day. Even if
Okay.
there might be a really good film on that you think this
Yeah.
is more important than the pub.
I do like the pub. Is there a way that we can get it in the pub?
We
Like,
do socials every now and then
We
in the
do.
pub.
okay.
So
If you
yeah,
frequent the Charles, I mean,
yeah.
I mean, anything with the pub, and I'll come along. To be fair, like, I reckon we can maybe make this work. I'm starting to see a dynamic here. Us three, just like total legends in the pub. I reckon something's going to be sorted out. 100%. 100%.
sure.
Okay. So anyway, if you were to come to us and not the pub, we do have roles in like front of house, refreshments, or we have like behind the scenes stuff like projectionists and like film coordinators who, which is what Clem is, they decide like what films we have on. What sort of thing would you prefer? What kind of role is standing out to you?
Well, do you know what though? I pride myself in being a multitasker. I reckon throw me in the deep end. I'll learn the ropes, and I think I can do anything at this point. I think if I really put my mind to it, I think I can do it.
Okay, so well, moving on. Let's say you were going to do some behind the scenes stuff. So we currently have 2 projectors. We've got a digital one, which is the standard one we run all of our films on. And we've also got a 35mm projector as well, which we're currently in the works of like, getting trained on and renovating and all this stuff. Um, so given that we have these 2 projectors, they're quite big, heavy, fragile, pieces of equipment. Um, like, would you be able to work around that equipment and sort of follow the safety regulations that we have?
Safety is my middle name. I am the safest person around. have it. I pride myself on being very safe individual. Look, at the end of the day, there's going to be some filming. We're all here for a bit of a laugh. We're all here for a little bit of a giggle, watching a film with some friends. But at the end of the day, safety is the priority. And if it's not a safe environment, that's not an environment that I want to be in.
Okay.
Okay, yeah, I mean, yeah, we're all about safety. We have a lot of exciting films this semester, and coming up next semester. I mean, we always have some really cool stuff on. If you were a film coordinator, you would get to kind of choose what films we have on. So, what sort of thing would you look at showing at student cinema?
See, I was thinking, I think outside the box. I'm thinking cinema, films, great and all. What is the staple of British tea time? Quiz shows. So I reckon instead of putting on some films, put on the repeats of The Chase or Countdown, depending what you prefer. Personally, if I was to choose, definitely Countdown, because I go into game shows for the pride and for the skill of a numbers and word game. I'm not there to make money from anyone. I just want to show the pure beauty of quiz shows. But I really reckon that repeats of Countdown, it'll go down absolutely brilliant with the cinema crowd. I've just got a feeling. I've got a feeling.
Unique.
Yeah, certainly something we've not heard before.
Oh, that's what I was hoping. Just trying to think outside the box, like bring new ideas to the society.
Sure. So our final question for you. A lot of people actually don't know that we are a public cinema. And fully functioning with the projector and licensing and everything. So would you potentially how would you sort of introduce to the wider public that we are in fact open to everybody and not just students?
I think this is all in the advertisement. You need a marketing campaign, I reckon. I've got the latest intel on marketing as well. Don't ask where I got it from, but I've heard that carrier pigeons are making a comeback, and I reckon ride that wave of carrier pigeons, getting little leaflets, being able to hand it out to people in York, going, "Oh, York Student Cinema showing oh, Lord Henry the movie tonight," and you know, and like a flock of pigeons all flying over at once, and I think it'll be so beautiful, and also it'll just be a great marketing campaign to just let everyone know that it's not just for students, and there is opportunity for other people to come.
Sure.
Yeah. Okay, that was kind of all our questions. Do you have any for us?
Uh, I do actually have a few questions for you, if that's all right.
Yeah, go
Um,
for it.
um, comprehensively, tell me the difference between York Student Cinema and York's Cineworld.
So York Student Cinema is run by students, so we're all volunteers, we don't get paid. But it's fully functioning, much cheaper, same level of projection, better sound system?
It is a better sound
Better
system.
sound system.
It's a 7.1 sound system as well. Spread the word.
Yeah.
But yeah, and also the fact that we're on campus as well, so we
Mhm.
are more convenient. Cineworld's over, Monk's Crossway, so at just £4 a ticket and more conveniently on your doorstep. We'd like to think that we're a lot more accessible to students. So
And not going bankrupt.
yes, true. Yeah, Cineworld are going bankrupt and we're not, which is another, it's another selling point.
Wow, you're thriving in the economic situations of these grave times over York Cineworld. That's pretty impressive, actually. Uh, I've actually got another question for you, if that's all right.
Mhm.
Um, do you intend to show every film in the world?
I think we could get to that point. I I think there's a lot of films people don't want to see, and it's expensive to put
It-
certain films on.
Yeah, I mean, especially at the pace we're going with 3 films a week and the pace films are being released.
Oh,
It's certainly something I'd like to have the student cinema have as like an accolade, but it depends what you're counting as a film because there's some stuff that, like Jess said, we just wouldn't want to show. So in an ideal world, but I don't think this world is that.
Yeah. I mean, 3 showings a week. I mean, there's probably more than 3 films going out every week, so I reckon you'd probably not be able to get rid of the backlog very easily.
Yeah.
Mm,
Yeah.
well,
No, you're right.
that's a bit of a shame, but I've read that you started off with an 16mm projector. You then upgraded to a 35mm projector, and as technology's advanced, that you've now got a digital projector. What is the future of cinema, and do you think that you'll need to get a new projector soon?
Well, we recently had the projector service just this weekend, so I guess I could give some insight on that.
Oh.
Yeah, so we have a projector. It's a Christie series, so or at least I call her Christie. And it's been operating for at least 10 years, putting in the work for us. So it is quite old. But mainly commercial projectors because they show so many films, not just in a day, but in a week as well. They usually have a shorter lifespan, whereas with us, because we only show 3 films a week, it's gonna last a lot longer. There is discussion of getting a new projector, but that would require like a lot of fundraising, and we'd need funding. But it's definitely something we're thinking about. So yeah, as for the future of cinema and projection, I think later models, I think they use like lasers, and laser technology.
So I might need to learn some laser technology
I
in the
mean,
future.
if you want to go down the projection route, I mean,
Depends how long you're staying at the
Yeah.
university.
Okay,
yeah.
I'm planning to stay here for as long as I can. I don't have any career prospects outside of this, so education that's the plan.
Yeah.
Sure.
Have a laser projector even to look forward to.
Oh, that's brilliant. Oh, I'm chuffed to bits about that. Actually, follow up from the projector. Um, if you no longer use real projectors, does that mean that you use fake ones?
Not quite.
Okay.
Our projector is very real.
Yeah, I can assure you the projector does exist. It is a
Okay.
tangible object
Oh.
that, again, if you were to become a projectionist, you would be able to, feel. Yeah, it is very much real. Yeah.
Seeing is believing.
Yes.
Okay. Ah, I can't wait. Can't wait. Okay. Oh, I've got another question, if that's all right.
Sure.
Would you steal a car?
I wouldn't want to put the student cinema in that position.
A handbag?
I mean, we have quite a lot of tote bags in the back room, so I don't think I'd need a handbag. I think I'd just pay for one if I needed one.
Would you steal a DVD?
Well, we use Blu-rays to rip films, so I don't think we need any DVDs.
Online piracy. Is it cool?
No.
No.
Filmmakers work very hard and they deserve the money. So yeah.
Sounds like the campaign got you as a kid.
It really had a deep impact on me, yeah. Did
Yeah.
it not scare you?
I think it always intrigued me when someone asked me, "Would you steal a car?" And I was like, I think that like gave me a real moral dilemma because, if my family was starving and it was the only way that I was going to, be able to feed them, and for some reason a car would be the only way possible. Like maybe I would, but I in my current life situation, I don't think I would steal a car. But I feel like it's very much dependent on the situation that I'd be in.
Promising to hear that you wouldn't steal a car. So
Yeah.
that's good to hear.
Yeah, no, I mean, stealing a car is just like not that cool, but desperate times lead to desperate measures at the end of the day.
Sure.
Yeah. We'd hope if you were part of Student Cinema, you wouldn't be doing that.
Or would it be not very good for you guys?
We
Uh,
have a very nice, chill society.
I don't have to steal like in the name of YSC. I can.
Hey. Yeah.
I don't have to steal. Like, I mean, to be fair, I don't really want to steal. I mean, it was more of just like, if I was forced into a corner, maybe. But
Sure.
yeah,
Sure.
I watch a lot of movies in my bedroom in my pajamas. Is it all right? Is it all right to wear my gym jams over? Like,
Honestly, yeah, you can come along in your pajamas. We'd like people to be comfortable
yeah.
in the cinema, and I think that would be fine, depending on the nature of
Oh,
the gym jams in question.
I mean, gym jams are just very comfortable.
Yeah,
And watching a film, nice and relaxing, in your most relaxing attire. I think there's better way to watch a film, in my opinion.
yeah,
And I think I wish I would want to encourage other people to wear their gym jams as well. I feel like to start something in YSD can be like Friday gym jam night. I'm saying it now. I think it could be the next big thing.
I mean, we do have like interactive screenings, where like we got Rocky Horror coming up
Yeah.
on Halloween night Thursday the 31st. Where we encourage people to come like dressed up in sort of in the name of the film, in the spirit of the film. If you became a film coordinator, you'd be able to put on, I don't know, I can't think of a pajama themed film, but like if if you wanted to have like an interactive screening where you encourage people to wear pajamas, you could do that. I mean, it's a unique initiative, but an initiative nonetheless. You know what I mean?
I feel like this is going really well. I've got a good feeling.
Okay.
You've got a lot of ideas.
Yeah,
Yeah.
good eye. Do you think that I look like The Rock?
Take the glasses off. Raise your eyebrow. Raise one of your eyebrows. I see it. I see it. Honestly.
Yeah?
Do you want to look like The Rock?
I don't know. I've just had. Do you know what? I just wanted to ask if I look like a movie star.
Has anybody told you that you look like The Rock?
No. But like, I thought maybe. I looked in the mirror and I was just like, maybe The Rock. Like, someone asked me if is there any actor that you look like, and I was just like, The Rock. And I think, I thought I was onto something, but I thought I'd ask some film specialists first.
Yeah. The eyebrows thing
Yeah.
helps, but I feel like you can't decide for yourself your movie star kind of persona. I think that has to be done for you.
Is there any that you would give me instead?
Harry Potter.
How come?
Got the glasses and
Okay.
the vibe.
Vibe of Harry Potter. Gryffindor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry. No, I think Harry Potter's pretty good. I don't know.
Basic.
Well, it's
But-
recognizable. You
Yeah.
could if someone says, "Oh, that guy looks like Harry Potter," you go, "Yeah, I know who Harry Potter is." And you get like a little scar,
Yeah.
etch that down you.
You've got your own franchise.
Yeah.
Actually, they're trying to look for the next Harry Potter. Do you think if I audition, maybe I have a shot?
It would depend on more than just the looks, I think. But I think look-wise, you could
I've
have a
got
crack
I've
at
got
it.
an edge.
You could have a crack at it. I mean, yeah, we support you. We encourage anything you want to do with
Uh,
that.
Guys are so inspirational. Wow. Have I got the job?
He wouldn't steal a car,
You wouldn't steal a car, and we're always saying that's a requirement.
and I like the pajama initiative.
Yeah, we've got some unique ideas. All about safety. I don't think any of us are that passionate about
No.
safety.
Can you come in tomorrow evening?
Tomorrow's Monday.
Yes.
I've got the pub.
Stop.
If it's necessary, you know what? You guys, you know, I'm willing to work with you guys here, and I'm very passionate about this. So just for you guys, I don't have to go to the pub tomorrow.
Well, we
Amazing.
really appreciate
Yeah.
it. Thank
Yeah.
you. Yeah. It's gonna be
Genius. Thank you
Uh,
very much.
great. Thanks for
But-
coming.
That is, it's been an absolute honor meeting you, and I'll see you guys tomorrow.
See you
Okay.
later.
Right? Yeah, brilliant.
Bye.
Safe travels.
Oh, thanks, guys.